So right now, Jade has so much mana that if Sky was to sack the Curse Catcher, it wouldn't even matter. Okay. So I'm not sure. Okay. We're gonna Vapor Snag the Jade doesn't have. Oh, that'll do it. There we go. Basic Mountain. There we go. Jade's gonna take this one down. Okay. So Jade wins this one 2-1. Okay, so Skylar's done, and that is the end of the Merfolk. The fish are out of here, and not going to be coming back. Okay, so we are about to head over to the finals. We're going to have Gerald on Naya Zoo versus Jade on Jeskai Delver. Okay. So, this next match that we're going to see here, I expect to be very quick, as it's either going to be Gerald coming across for a lot of damage very quickly, or it's going to be very slow and grindy on Jade's part. Okay, so we see Jade de-sideboarding still. Looks like he brought in some engineered explosives, some rending volleys, some other stuff for his match against Merfolk. Seems pretty good. And we see Gerald sitting down, and some of those cards are going to come back in after this first game that these two gentlemen are going to settle down for. Okay, so these guys are going to start to shuffle up. And I believe Gerald is the higher seed, which means that he gets to decide if he wants to be on the play or on the draw. So that'll be good news for Gerald, because his deck depends on being explosive. So yeah, Gerald wants to be quite explosive, whereas Jade is going to just kind of try and control the game a little bit with his paths, bolts, lightning helixes, and all that stuff. So this match could be very play-draw dependent. Okay, here we go. About to get underway for some fun action. My prediction is that the Zoo deck is going to win this based upon its explosiveness. Yeah, Justin, I can hear you. It's hard to tell. I'm going for Gerald, though. Okay, so Gerald looks like he has 2 lands, Abbott, Goblin Guide, Bolt Noble. One other card. Okay, so we are underway. Almost underway. So close. Gerald's keeping his 7. Jade's going to 6. Let's see what Jade's working with. Jade has an island, some shocklands, and mulliganing to 5. Okay, so this is going to tilt this game very much in Gerald's favor.
Slam.
Not much. At least for me.
Nope.
What do
Me.
you mean? What do you mean no? Why are the signatures all different?
Guess who's signed by?
Not Michael Cormack.
No.
Arcade Post.
No. LOL, Brian Kibler.
Oh, Brian Kibler. As I drop one on the ground. My apologies.
That's signed by Arcade Post.
Oh, yeah. Much different signatures.
Yeah.
Why did Brian Kibler sign these Knights of the Reliquary?
There's no Knights with their Relic Kibler.
Knights of the Reliquary?
Yeah.
Was this his, like, invitational card?
I don't think so.
No.
Brad's trading them in. Say, Brad, I'm going to take the one signed by Kibler. I'll trade in mine for you. Because the ones from Kibler are heavily played because they're signed.
Yeah, because they're signed.
So that way you'll get more credit and I get hilarious Kibler.
I'm
Knights.
sure Brad will be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wish I could get an unhinged planes.
Singular planes.
Singular unhinged planes.
The old turn 0 concession.
Really? Is that what happened?
Jade Mulligan at 4,
And then conceded?
and then conceded because there was nothing he could do.
Another sideboarding?
Okay, then.
He could have
So...
kept his 4-card hand if he scryed and saw land. I would have scryed. It was Delver, Spell Pierce, another blue spell, I think Vapor Snag, and something else. Which is a bunch of 1-mana blue spells.
Cries of Sacred Foundry? Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, just I lose.
Okay, guys. So, Gerald's gonna get up a game in this one already. Because of the fact that Jade Mulligan to 4.
Oh, one of the cards was Seer Visions.
And
Yeah, it was
saw nothing that he could do anything with.
He had no lands in all of his hands. I think.
Okay, so Jade will go on to the play for game 2, and because it's such a small tournament, both of these players know what each other are on. And we might have another quick one. So I was guessing this was going to be done in 25 minutes,
It might be 15.
but it
15.
might be 5.
Jade's got a really good sideboard for this matchup, though.
Yes, he does. So we'll go to the sideboards now that we're getting underway. So Jade's sideboard is 1 Dismember, 2 Spell Snare, 1 Deflecting Palm, which is going to be huge if he can get it off. 1 Lightning Helix, 1 Relic of Progenitus, 1 Counter Flux, 2 Engineered Explosives, which are going to be really good, 2 Surgical Extractions, 2 rending volleys, 1 negate, and 1 dispel. So I definitely think we'll see the dismember, the deflecting palm, the lightning helix come in, as well as the engineered explosives. For Gerald, I'm gonna guess we're gonna see the core firewalkers, the guttural response, the path of exiles, the rest in peace, possibly the Luxodon Smiters. Okay, guys, so we're going to be underway here shortly again. Sorry that game 1 was just a complete blowout by Gerald. Didn't even have to play a card and his opponent conceded. Just presented his deck and basically opponent concedes. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the cardboard crack where the one person says, yeah, I had my opponent concede on turn 2 after my combo. And then the next comic picture is, yeah, my opponent conceded on turn 1 after I played an island. Jared's going to mulligan here. He's going to go down to 6 because he had no land in hand. So, just going to take a look at 6. Hopefully we don't have the same thing happen, and then we go to game 3. And have a best of who draws the better hand, which is something that could happen, but I don't think Gerald will mulligan much past 5. As long as Gerald sees land, he'll likely keep. As long as he can do stuff. Jerry's old school like that. No land. Oh, Sacred Foundry? We have a Sacred Foundry Swiftspear. That's another Swiftspear. That's going to go on the bottom. Jade's going to fetch. We're either going to see a Serum Visions or a Delver off of this island. One of the two. We're going to see Serum Visions. So Jade's going to get to set up his next couple draw steps. And that's going to be beneficial for him. So he's going to leave one on top, puts one on the bottom. Passes the turn over to Gerald. Gerald's got a Sacred Foundry and Swiftspear attacking for 1. So that evens it up. Both these players are at 18, and we're coming back to Jade. So I think Jade might take this opportunity now to get rid of the Monastery Swiftspear. But he might wait for next turn to get some more advantage on that. And that is an Arid Mesa Expedition there that you guys are seeing. So, nice fancy stuff. Jade likes his fancy things. That's a Path Exile. So, in all likelihood, Jerry's going to hold on to that until Jade decides to try and do something to his Monastery Swiftspear. And then he can path his own Swiftspear and go get a land. Something seems pretty good there. So again, if you guys are watching, please give us a follow. Help us get to the 210 mark. That's our goal for the week. We need 3 more people to follow, and we can get to 310. So, if you guys are interested in our stream, we stream guaranteed 2 times a week. Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. And that is Modern, and then Sundays at 1 p.m., and that is Standard. So if you guys like to watch the Vintage Super League that Magic puts on, you can come out and watch us before that, and then we basically transition and end as soon as they're starting almost. I'm getting